Are you living paycheck to paycheck? I'm willing to bet having an extra $1,000 a month will help out with that. By the end of this video, you're going to know 5 proven ways to make an extra $1,000 a month. What's up and welcome to Smart Money. In today's video, I'm going to tell you 5 tried and true ways to put an extra $1,000 a month in your pocket. Would having an extra $1,000 a month make you dance for joy? If so, write joyful in the comments below. Let's jump right into it. Have you ever had too much month at the end of your money? I know I have. The paycheck to paycheck lifestyle is rough and stressful. You may even experience this as your financial wisdom is growing. If you've watched my previous videos, you've heard me talk about the importance of building an emergency fund. The idea behind the beginner emergency fund is simple. Put $1,000 into a high interest savings account and leave it there in case of a rainy day. But what if you simply can't come up with any part of that $1,000? I know the economic situation for many people right now is difficult. Many of us are making do with what we have and just scraping by. Some of you might be watching this and thinking, here's this tone-deaf guy telling me to magically come up with $1,000 to put in the bank. Where do you think I'm going to find that extra $1,000? Well, fortunately, I have a few suggestions on that. I know 5 proven ways that you can make an extra $1,000 a month, and I'm going to share them with you. But first, click the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our personal finance videos every single week. And don't forget to click the like button, because if you don't, YouTube won't show our videos to other people. While the methods I'm about to share with you are proven, they are not guaranteed. Remember, nothing works unless you do. You may need to pair side hustles together to make it over the $1,000 a month threshold. Earning an extra $1,000 a month can take a few different forms in the real world. It can mean that you engage in any of the following models. Wage times hours per week. For example, you earn an hourly wage of $25 per hour at 10 hours per week. Service fee per client. In a month, you charge 5 clients $200 for a service. Sell a product. You sell 8 items at $125 each in a month. Blogging. This is one I've done and I continue to do. I started blogging in February and it still feels kind of weird talking about blogging in my videos. Blogging allows you to discuss a subject that you're passionate about with readers who have that same passion. It also allows you to teach any interested parties a subject that you're knowledgeable on. For example, as many of you know, I'm a wrestling fan. Big thank you to Wrestling Bios for the shout out, by the way. I'm in a social media group with about 5,000 other fans, and all we do is talk about professional wrestling all day long. There's a member of this group that I know who isn't just passionate about wrestling, but he loves to write about it at length in the group. He's what I like to call a wrestling historian. He's very aware of pro wrestling's past, and he can relate it to the present in writing. I'd say he'd make an ideal candidate to start a wrestling blog. MillennialMoney.com says that a blogger can make as much as $2,000 a month in his first year in blogging, and then substantially more after that. The article says that a full-time experienced blogger can earn as much as $200,000 a year writing 10 to 30 hours per week. Blogging is a great way to make $1,000 a month. I wrote an article stating this in April, and people balked at that idea. That article alone earned me over $3,000. It can be done, but it's up to you to prove the naysayers wrong. I talk about personal finance often in my everyday life, and this has inspired the people closest to me to take action and step out of their comfort zones. My sister started a consulting agency this month, and it's just been printing money left and right. Consulting has been called the holy grail of side hustles. Consultants leverage their experience in a given area to help clients solve problems. In most cases, the goal of a consultant is to help their client streamline a process or to make it more profitable. For example, my sister assists her clients with parliamentary procedure. Her consulting agency has 3 levels of service, the lowest level of which allows her to charge $150 per client for a 3-hour session. This means that in order for her to make $1,000 a month, she simply needs to have 7 clients purchase her lowest level of service. She's had 15 clients at varying levels of service as of this writing. A great way to make an extra $1,000 a month is to deliver food. All you need is a smartphone, a mode of transportation, and a can-do attitude. Due to the world event I'm calling the Big Obvious, for YouTube reasons, people are very apprehensive about going to public places like grocery stores and restaurants if they don't absolutely have to. Many people would much rather pay someone a fee to deliver food to their door where they make more effective use of their time. That's where you come in. You can deliver people's food directly to their door and earn good money doing it. Apps like Instacart allow you to earn money picking up people's groceries for them in grocery stores in their area. You find and photograph the items, send pics of the item to the customer, pay for the groceries using the Instacart branded MasterCard, and deliver them. If being someone's personal shopper doesn't sound like a good fit for you, you can deliver a customer's fast food orders instead. Apps like DoorDash, Grubhub, and Uber Eats allow you to pick up a customer's prepaid orders and deliver it to them without any of the guesswork of payment handling involved in Instacart. You might wonder how much money someone can really make delivering food. My fiance tried driving for Uber Eats very recently. She was able to make $132 her first weekend doing this. This was before she learned about surge pricing or anything like that. She was able to make $419 her first month driving for Uber Eats. She only worked a total of 6 days part-time after work and on the weekends. Their average is out to $70 a day driving for Uber Eats. At that rate, you can make $1,000 in 2 weeks. Another proven way to make an extra $1,000 a month is through having a graphic design side hustle. People often need personalized graphics, illustrations, and logos made just for their business or projects, and they're willing to pay handsomely to get them. Many people start their graphic design side hustles on websites like Fiverr, Gigbucks, or Upwork. Graphic designers on these sites charge their clients anywhere from $5 to $50 per illustration or more, depending on the complexity of their work and the necessary speed of delivery. I have used graphic designers at various points since starting my own business. I started my business journey selling t-shirts. I hired a graphic designer I found on Instagram to create a custom anime-themed character for me for $100 an image. I've had logos created for organizations I've been a part of for as much as $30 each. I've had custom thumbnails created for me for $5 each. I've since learned to create decent thumbnails for myself. However, I recently hired a graphic designer on Fiverr to create the Little Keith Chibi character I feature on my thumbnails. I originally ordered 10 drawings of Little Keith featuring different facial expressions for $30 each. I was so pleased with the work, I've come back to the artist to order another set of Little Keith drawings. Making an extra $1,000 a month doing graphic design work is a matter of simple mathematics. If you're just getting started, you may want to start off with creating logos. You may need to charge $20 per logo for your lowest tier of service at first to get your first set of customers. At that rate, you need 50 customers to buy your logos at your base rate every month to make $1,000. Websites like Fiverr allow you to have 3 different tiers of service, each allowing you to offer more service for a higher fee. The last proven way to make $1,000 a month is by doing yard work. For many people, yard work is synonymous with mowing lawns. That may be part of it, but you can offer other services as well. You may consider cleaning gutters in the spring, raking leaves in the fall, or shoveling snow in the winter. This combination of activities makes it possible to earn extra income year-round. It's easy to see how profitable yard work can be once you get started. While the numbers will differ depending on your location, HomeAdvisor.com says that lawn care services in the United States range between $49 to $219 per project. They go on to say that the average lawn care product sells for around $132. Of course, you might not make this much. The high end and low end of earnings for yard work vary greatly. HomeAdvisor has the low end at $30 per project and the high end at $525 per project. The site goes on to say that many homeowners are already paying $175 per acre to mow their lawns. You may prefer to charge an hourly rate rather than a flat fee per acre. Per hour prices range from $25 to $60 per hour. Some of you may think this is a great opportunity, but you don't have access to a lawnmower. It turns out that lawnmowers can be purchased for between $80 to $500. If owning a lawnmower is out of the question, it's possible to rent one for up to $40 per day. With these numbers, it's simple to see how someone can make an extra $1,000 a month doing yard work. You can charge a minimum hourly rate of $25 and make $1,000 by working 10 hours a week. If you were to mow lawns for the national average price of $132 per lawn, you will only need to mow 2 lawns a week to clear $1,000 a month. At first, earning an extra $1,000 a month may seem out of reach for many people, but any task is doable if you break it down to its smallest parts. You have to first figure out if you're going to sell a product or service. Then you have to figure out how much you can make for that product or service. Lastly, you need to discover a market for that product or service. Don't let anyone tell you that making an extra $1,000 a month isn't possible at your skill level. Anything is possible if you're willing to work smart enough and hard enough for it. Well, that's my video on proven ways to earn $1,000 per month. I appreciate you watching. Let me know any questions, comments, or top suggestions you might have on personal finance in the comments below. Be sure to support us on all of our social media platforms. Follow us on YouTube and now on Facebook at Smart Money. Links will be in the description. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe and hit the notification bell to be the first to know when I come out with new content. Thanks again for all the support in the comment section. And a special thanks to Home Fix, who was our new comment section champion for this week. Make sure you join the discussion for a chance to have your comment featured. I read and reply to all the comments I get. Lastly, the stock market is set up perfectly to buy stocks at a discount right now. Even if you're just curious and looking to start with $100 or even less, I'd recommend using Robinhood. It's completely free, plus if you use my link in the description, you get a free stock just for opening up an account. It's a win-win. Comment below and let me know what you get. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.